for Survivors, a monumental sculpture that lived in Times Square for 7 weeks last fall. This 23-foot by 18-foot, 20,000-pound sculpture was visited by 3 million people. It served as a refuge and inspiration for survivors of many backgrounds during that time. We broke ground with Indigenous survivors. Then, breast cancer survivor groups and women's shelters used the fountain as a meeting place. Essential workers dipped into the fountain for a break from the day's monotony, and pandemic survivors of all ages, time and time again, came out to make wishes in the fountain. We saw firsthand how a monumental dedication can change lives and perspectives. Now, a fountain for survivors needs help to survive, or else the work itself will be demolished. A Fountain for Survivors is one of 6 fountains for Black joy that I've been making and presenting since 2016. In 2021, with a commission from the Times Square Alliance, I worked with an expert team to realize this vision of a 15-foot tall tiered fountain enveloped in an 18-foot outer shell, all covered in a mosaic of 350,000 hand-painted acrylic fingernails. This is the largest, most ambitious, and most impactful work of mine to date, part of an ongoing study on Afro-American camp, which I call Blaxidermy. But most of all, A Fountain for Survivors is a respite from crisis, a celebration of all the little things we do to make life a bit more sensuous in the face of constant death. Beyond the sculpture itself, we hosted a special night celebrating survivorship, and through community partnerships, we provided free manicures to senior citizens and everyday necessities like food and toiletries to local unhoused people. We created a series of interviews with survivor advocates and an estate planning workshop. I made custom Florida water scented wishing wafer coins that we tossed into the fountain. And I heard that a lot of wishes did indeed come true. So here's my wish: to secure storage for A Fountain for Survivors while I work to tour the piece so that it may find and impact as many lives as possible and eventually find itself a permanent exhibition home. Storage fees for a work of this size are $5,000 each month, and as an independent artist, I need support to ensure that A Fountain for Survivors lives to celebrate survivors near and far. And I'm so excited that through Kickstarter, I get to give exclusive new works on paper, art, and merch when you contribute. Thank you for tossing your coin into the fountain.